Hello, guys. Welcome to day one of this meditation, this 5-day meditation practice. And the first thing that I want to say to you, and I really want you to really try and get this into your head, is a meditation practice is not about stopping your thoughts. Okay. I'm going to repeat that. Meditation practice is not about stopping your thoughts. The more you practice it, you will create a space when you're not thinking. But that's really hard to do. And even, I mean, I've been practicing meditation for like 20 years and I can't stop my thoughts. And I kind of don't really want to neither, because stopping your thoughts, I think, well, actually, let me go back. I think the mind gets a really bad rap. The mind is a really creative tool, and it is what has got us into existence today. Everything came with a thought. The person who decided to think up the internet, the Wi-Fi, um, just everything in life came from a thought. And that came from our thinking minds, which we're really clever as human beings. So we don't want to stop our thoughts. We just want to control our thinking. And in yoga, we have something called the Yoga Sutras. They're like ancient texts that were written many, many years ago. They're super exciting. They're really fascinating. And the first Yoga Sutra that was written is Atta Yoga, which basically means, and now the yoga begins, which when you translate that into everyday life, it means, and now every moment of every minute of every second is a new beginning. So Atta Yoga, and now we begin. Every day is a new day. Every day is a gift. Every moment in every day is a new moment. So Atta Yoga brings us into the present, into our spirit, not into the fantasy world of thinking in the future and the fantasy world of fretting about the past. Does that make sense? That's the first Yoga Sutra, Atha Yoga. The second Yoga Sutra, one of my favorites, Yoga Sutra 1.2, Chitta, Vritti, Nirodhar. Chitta means the mind, consciousness. Vritti means the fluctuations, and Nirodhar means to control. So chitta, vritti, nirodha, to control the fluctuations of the mind. There's nothing in that part that tells us to stop our thinking. That is a part of our meditation practice that helps us to sit and notice the story that goes on in our head, notice the chaos. Because a lot of the time we worry, we stress, we get angry, we get sad when we start thinking about the story. So to be able to control our thoughts and bring our thoughts back to the present moment, that is meditation, and that is the beauty of it, and that's the gift of it. And the beautiful thing about it is you don't have to be sitting in a meditation to do that. You can be anywhere. You all experience. I have a busy head. I have a really busy head, so I need these practices. Sometimes I'm washing up, and then I'm daydreaming, and I'm thinking of something, and then I'm like, oh, what am I thinking about? It's not even real. I don't even know if that's really going to happen. I'm just assuming that's going to happen. So I've now got to a space where when I'm in my thinking mind and it's busy and it's too much, I notice it, I catch it. I'm like, oh Max, you're in the future. That's okay. Don't get cross with yourself. Bring yourself back to the present. So that's what meditation is. It's about noticing when you're in the story, being the master, the controller of your own thinking, and bringing it back into the present. And the easiest way to do that I find, this is my own personal practice, and this is through me practicing this for years and years and years. There's two things I use. One is my breath. So I have a breathing technique that brings the mind back and anchors me into the present. and I use something called a mantra. A mantra is like a positive statement. So as soon as I'm in the story, I use a mantra. Now, obviously, I've been practicing for years and I have lots of different mantras that I use. And I kind of, they're almost like, I like to describe them as like my emotional buttons. They're what I use to frame my day, as opposed to allowing my day to frame me. And I've created lots over a period of time, and now I remember them. It takes me a while to remember them. So you can create your own mantra. You can create your own mantra, but it's got to be something that you believe in. Otherwise, the mind will challenge you. The mind will challenge. And the reason why I'm pointing to my left is because the left side of the brain is our logical side of the brain. It controls the right side of our body. It's our masculine side, and it's our thinking, it's our logic. The right side of the brain is our creative, our intuitive. And that was interesting, actually, as I straight away I went to the left side. It's my thinking brain. So that's what I want to tell you about meditation. So for the purpose of this free 5-day meditation, I am going to create a mantra for you, and we're going to work with that mantra and a breathwork technique for the next 5 days. So I'm going to make it easy for you. I'm going to create it for you, and I'm going to help you with that mantra. I'm going to make it really small so it's really easy to remember. That's my vision board. It's coming on stock. As you can see, I'm always doing vision boards. Anyway, another story manifesting. So, oh, there you go. It's coming down. I'm not going to re-record this video because I am just me. I am life, and I'm working with the tools that I have in my house. So this is just a little introduction into meditation, and don't be so hard on yourself, guys. Really, trust me, don't be so hard on yourself. The first meditation is going to be 5 minutes. The second one, I'm going to do 6 minutes, and we'll do 7 minutes, and we'll do 8 minutes, and we'll just build it up. It doesn't have to be a lot. It can be a little. Mwah. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate that. So don't forget, meditation is not about stopping your thoughts. That's the last bit of my vision board. Meditation is about learning and noticing when you are in a story and using something to anchor you back to the present. I'll see you on day one. Mwah. Lots of love.